It's time for another drawing update. How did the last 2 weeks go? It went okay. If you remember in the last video, I was drawing insects, and that went really, really well because previously I was drawing plants, which did not go particularly well. So this week I have moved on to drawing animals. And if you want to follow along and you're new, I've been following drawabox.com and I've been following those lessons. So I'm on to the animal drawing lesson. And I think this is where it speeds up. And he's added so many layers to it. So when I was drawing insects are basically circles or ovals that are kind of jammed together. And he was using the same concept to tell you how to build animals. But animals are more complicated because you kind of start with the chest area, and then you build the pelvis area, and those are both circular, and then the head is a circle, and you connect these things, but then you're adding muscle mass to it and you're kind of wrapping it around. And so when you look at a photo reference, for example, one of the examples he used was an otter. It's hard to see where an otter's pelvis is because there's so much muscle mass and fat and fur wrapped around this little otter critter that you can't really see it. This has been it's been tough. Like doing plants, I did not enjoy. This has been hard, but I am enjoying it. I think I'm going to spend an extra 2 week span just drawing animals because what I've been doing is I've been following piece by piece what he's doing. I am watching his videos and I am replicating exactly what he's doing, and then I'm going off and I'm drawing on my own. This morning I was doing some drawing practice and I thought I'll just look at a horse and I'll start figuring out where the parts of the horse were. And halfway through that horse, I was like, I've really messed this up. I need to go back and see how he pieces animals together again. I think this is one of those things that I just need more practice on, so I'm going to kind of dwell on it a little bit longer. But I'm liking it, even though unlike plants, which were a challenge and I did not like, animals are a challenge and I am kind of enjoying it. After animals, he moves on to everyday objects, and I think he's got like a treasure chest, and he's got all sorts of like objects you might find around your house and stuff, like how to compile and build some of those things. And I have a feeling that's going to be really easy. He also has, after that, he goes on to how to draw, design, build cars, which again, I think are really complicated because there's a lot of shapes there and there's a lot of things going on there. But I think they're more geometric. And also, I'm used to drawing those sorts of things. I've drawn a lot of that stuff in perspective. I've drawn a lot of that stuff kind of generally, trying to think of the different sides and thinking of those in a 3D space already. It's always been humans and animals that I've had a really tough time with. So I might kind of skim over those last two lessons once I spend more time with animals, and I might be moving on to a new curriculum hopefully later this month or at least by August. So I'm going to see how that goes. But so far, everything's going really, really well, and I think I'm learning some stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Where are you at? Are you following along? Let me know down below in the comments. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in a couple of days.